because he is cheating on me with some nasty Who? I don't know. This girl, I saw them. I saw it with my own eyes.
Travis Barker is allegedly cheating on Kourtney Kardashian with someone who's barely older than his daughter, Alabama, who is only 19 years old.
Especially in the beginning of the relationship, I think like missing someone so important.
Are we really about to watch another Kardashian marriage fall apart in real time? Because the way this new blind item is blowing up, it has Kourtney Kardashian looking stressed and Travis Barker looking real suspicious. The rumor claims he's been sneaking around with someone barely older than his 19-year-old daughter, Alabama, and the timing could not be worse. And once people started digging into Travis's past, things only got more uncomfortable. Honestly, don't be surprised if Kourtney already knows exactly who this girl is and she is just keeping it quiet to protect her image. Because the comments, the receipts, the history, everything is starting to line up a little too well. The whole thing started when Crazy Days and Nights dropped a blind item on November 10th, basically saying, this reality star, all of you know, is being cheated on by her significant other with someone not much older than his daughter. And the second TikTok got a hold of it, everyone did the math. Alabama Barker is 19, meaning whoever this alleged girl is, she's basically the same age.
Travis Barker is allegedly cheating on Kourtney Kardashian with someone who's barely older than his daughter, Alabama, who is only 19 years old.
The internet didn't need long to guess who that reality star might be, and suddenly all of the Travis is perfect comments disappeared. People were pulling receipts immediately because apparently Travis being unfaithful isn't exactly breaking news. One user said, ugh, of course he is. Another comment said, he's been a cheater his entire life. He wrote about it in his books, if I remember correctly. Like, not even ashamed of himself, just bragging about how he cheated on everyone he's ever dated, even back when he was like 13 years old. And that's when everything started clicking for people, because the comments saying Travis has always been like this weren't just being dramatic for views, they were literally repeating things he himself admitted. His memoir is basically him walking everyone through years of cheating, sneaking around, and treating relationships like a side quest he never took seriously. One of the biggest shocks was how casually he wrote about juggling multiple girls at the same time. When he was recovering in the hospital after the plane crash, his emails were still open on his laptop, and that is when the truth spilled out. We're talking years of conversations with different women. He even said that he'd been messing with 13 girls in 1 year alone, all while still trying to keep his relationships going.
When I was setting up his computer and he FaceTimed with the kids, and he was getting a blood transfusion, and I looked in his email and I saw all the emails from all the women.
And it didn't stop there. Travis admitted he was cheating on his first wife before they even got married. His bachelor party, total chaos. His friend described it as this wild, all-night situation with 30 or 40 women all over him, and Travis wasn't denying any of it. He wrote it proudly, like it was part of his brand. Then you get to the part that always gets brought back up, the Kim Kardashian chapter. Travis talked about checking Kim out while he was on tour with Paris Hilton back when Kim was organizing closets. He was telling his assistant how attractive she was, and that alone caused drama at the time. Years later, a rumor popped up claiming that he and Kim had hooked up, but Kim shut it down with a very clear, absolutely not.
Have you ever hooked up with Travis Barker?
No, I never have. Absolutely. That I do not mind you asking.
Okay.
I never have. And that really sucks that has gone on. But he dated Paris and we were all friends and we'd all like hang out. And when I was with Paris, we'd be on the road and go to like their tour in Amsterdam. And like, so I have been friends with him, but never like in that way. And never.
Still, people haven't forgotten how messy that whole situation looked from the outside, especially now that he's married to Kim's sister. And even in recent interviews, Travis didn't try to rewrite any of this. He talked about substance use, the club scene, random people constantly pulling him into trouble, and how chaotic his life was. It paints a picture of someone who didn't just cheat. He lived in a way that made cheating feel normal.
Is the thing you wish you could tell yourself right now and be like, now you know what you know, and go back to like young Travis and be like,
Don't do drugs.
don't do
Straight up. Yeah, straight up. I mean, it just, man, it's so hard on your body, and obviously
wasted time in your life.
Wasted time.
So at this point, when a blind item drops saying that he might be sneaking around again, people are not jumping to conclusions. They are connecting patterns. The timing, the behavior, the history, it is all lining up exactly the same way that it lined up before. And then everything from her past with Scott started getting dragged back up, and suddenly this rumor didn't feel random at all. It just made it look like Kourtney went from one exhausting mess straight into another.
Because he is cheating on me with some nasty whore. Who? I don't know. This girl, I saw them. I saw it with my own eyes.
Now, as if the cheating rumor wasn't messy enough, another moment from the Kardashians started making the rounds again, and it had everyone looking at this relationship with a whole different set of eyes. There's this episode where Kourtney and Travis run a race together, and Kourtney literally keeps saying she needs to slow down. She wasn't prepared, she had only been doing 2-minute intervals, and she was still breastfeeding baby Rocky at the time. Her body was clearly telling her she couldn't push it like that.
You ready?
I don't know.
I feel like you run it.
No, I was actually thinking this morning I was gonna lay in the bed in the back and breastfeed.
No. You've been running lately.
Yeah, but I do 2-minute intervals.
I know, but you just put them all together. It's just 30.
I do 10 sets of 2 minutes.
But Travis would not let go of her hand. He kept pulling her forward, and considering he is way taller than Kourtney, you can imagine how intense that pace must have felt for her. She even tried saying that she'd keep going if she could just take a water break, but nope, he kept holding on to her and basically dragging her towards the finish line like it was nothing.
Thank you. Hey guys. You let me drink this water, I'll be running with you.
And I'm sorry, but that didn't read as supportive at all. It looked controlling. Looking back now, the early signs were sitting right there. We just didn't connect them until everything started falling into place. But then things got confusing because instead of going quiet or even acting a little tense online, Kourtney posted a whole birthday tribute to Travis on November 14th, right in the middle of the cheating talk. And this wasn't some short happy birthday babe post, it was a full love letter. She called him grateful, real, dedicated, the leader of our family, and said being his wife was an honor. So now it feels like one of two things is happening. Either she is trying to shut the rumors down without addressing him, or she genuinely doesn't know what is going on behind her back. And neither option looks good for her. Speaking of birthdays, did y'all see Kris Jenner's 70th birthday post with the whole family? Kourtney did not look okay. She was not smiling at all. Everyone else is pulled together. Even Kris and Kim are forcing smiles despite all the, touch-ups. But Kourtney, what is going on? Why does she look so angry in every photo? She looks like she's standing there against her will. And truth be told, this is exactly why people are whispering about the rift inside the family, because Kourtney doesn't usually hide her emotions. You can usually see when something is eating at her, and that birthday photo lineup was screaming tension.
What is going on here? Like, is she genuinely sad and exhausted? Is she just not happy to be around her family? Or what's really going on?
It might have everything to do with how attached she stayed to Travis despite all of the rumors, the headlines, and the negative energy that follows him. The family has always had strong opinions about her partners, but this one feels different. It feels like they're tired of pretending things are fine while she keeps doubling down on a relationship that is clearly stressing her out. And do not forget, this didn't start yesterday. Back in 2024, an article went around saying Kourtney started discarding everyone in her life when Travis came into the picture, and it's gotten progressively worse to the point where she doesn't seem to care about associating with anyone from her old life. That insider wasn't exaggerating, because when you look at how isolated she seems now, the pieces start connecting. So if she looks miserable in a family photo while still publicly worshiping her husband online, maybe that's the cost of choosing Travis over everyone else. And now that everything is stacking up, there is one part Kourtney hasn't addressed publicly, the part that people swear she's been hinting at behind the scenes. Because the whispers going around right now say Kourtney didn't just hear the cheating rumors, she found something she's been sitting on, something that allegedly proves Travis wasn't where he says he was. So the real question isn't whether the rumor is true, it's what Kourtney is planning to do with whatever she found. And if she actually drops the receipts people think she's holding, yeah, this whole marriage might be seconds away from blowing up in real time.